So we're going to take a peek around Home Depot today. Haven't been there for a while. Look, they still have garden plants and cute pots. Bananas, ice cream bananas. Oh, Gary loves his kiddie pools and buckets. Of course, we can all grow in buckets. Now, this is one of my favorites. I actually keep that in the kitchen. I love it. And wow, $5.50. If you can live with sky blue, you can have a garden. And hummingbird feeders on clearance? Memorial Day weekend. Oh, summer's going to come to an end soon. But Gary had to go to Home Depot and he asked if I wanted to take a ride, and I said, sure. So I started off at Home Depot looking outside where they have their clearance plants. You know, I'm going to personally have to say something. This is crazy. They put it in the parking lot with all the cars going back and forth. But you know what? To each their own. Let's go look around and see what they've got. I don't know if they'll have as much as they did a few months ago, but they should have a lot of different plants still. Oh, they have vegetable plants. Let's see the prices. $3.33 for one plant. That's mint. You know, once you grow mint, you will always grow mint as long as you give it water. Now, mint is really hard to make it die back, but if you water it, it will keep growing. If you don't water it, it will dry out. I won't buy baby boomers anymore. Those tomatoes were so small, it's just not my thing. But I mean, they were okay. The plant stayed really compact, but it acted like a determinant. As soon as it had a bunch of tomatoes, the plant died back. Now here, these are cute. Look at the pots. A little over $3 for a basil plant and a really nice pot. They're really dry. You know, they're not watering their plants. I know it's warm, but the hose is not far. It's on sale, good price. The pot is cute, but we can grow some of that from seed. Oh, rosemary, another thing, big bushes, they just keep going. I don't know. I mean, I don't need any basil. I'm growing plenty on my own. The price isn't bad if you're looking for basil. Just make sure if yours is dried out like that, give it a good water. And then they've got different things there. More, look at this. All these plants. Oh my goodness. Not as many flowers as we saw in the spring, but this is beautiful. Oh, a hosta. I think Gary's got this one. I think he bought it on clearance because I remember the leaves look like that. He put it in his garden somewhere. We'll have to keep track of that. Oh, look at this cannas. This canna is so beautiful. Look at the leaves. Absolutely $27. You know what? I like mine. Mine are green. They're free. And the hummingbirds love the flowers, so I think that's good enough for me. But isn't that beautiful? I don't see any seed pods on that. Oh my goodness. If there were seed pods on there and they throw seeds, you could start your own. Dragon fruit. This is the white variety. Interesting. Those are usually cheaper and they're $20 a plant. Do you know Gary's going through and cutting a lot of his dragon fruit and he's just kind of tossing it to the side? I've been sticking it everywhere. Who knows where the dragon fruit's going to grow the way I've been pushing it around. So let's see what they've got here. We're going to do a good walkthrough. Hopefully we'll be able to see a lot of prices. It's empty. You know, there's nobody across the aisles. This is Memorial Day weekend, big sale. Maybe everybody left town. So they do have flowers. Oh, there's somebody there. I mean, they're nice. $7 almost. Oh, that looks like my blanket flower, the seed head on the top. I know it's not blanket flower, but lavender. I have not had luck with lavender. I haven't tried again. I lost it twice, so I thought, yeah, I'll go on with other things right now. Ornamental banana. Okay, let's see what's down here. A lot of palms to the left. I see bird of paradise. Let's see what's down here. There's really nothing I'm looking for at this moment. I'm redoing the deck, going through a lot of the plants I've got growing already, and I'm doing a lot of propagating, and that's free plants. Once I propagate, get everything going, then I can always fill in. $6, $7 a flat, but that's just greens. Let's see. The floor's wet. Oh, so they watered these plants. Interesting. Honeysuckle, those are nice. You can also root those too and propagate that, which I should do. More canna in the back there. Let's see here. Yeah, these are just bushes. Oh, they're nice. Do you notice something? There's nobody here. I guess people aren't spending money this weekend on plants. Maybe I came at the wrong time. I mean, it's midday. I would think it'd be busy. I don't know. Maybe there's a sale somewhere everybody ran to and I'm in the wrong spot. No, I don't think so. Oh, I like the barrels there, half barrels. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous, the cannas? Look at this flower. Oh my goodness, I might put that on a wish list. Look at the pattern of the leaf and the flower. So it's a variegated type plant, but I don't think hummingbirds will be able to feed out of that flower. All right, so let's look at some of the stepping stones. You never know when you might need a stepping stone to balance a flower pot or something. That's not a bad price, $1.68. Very good price. So sometimes your flower pot might tip. You might have it sitting somewhere. You don't want it on wherever you got it sitting. You can buy a stepping stone, put it on top. Perlite, I use kitty litter a lot. Instead, it's cheaper and I don't know. That's my thing. I mix it into some of the potting mix or the soil that's coming out of other totes because I reuse everything and rebuild my soil. So we're just going to walk through. It's been about a month. Oh, organic vegetables and herbs. We should go take a look. Look at these nice flats. Hold on. I must be misreading that. $23? No. Oh my goodness, something you can propagate, like it grows everywhere and oh my goodness. I had no idea that a flat like that's not even that big. Oh, I'm gonna have to show you something if they've got it, that once you buy it, you have it forever and you can't get rid of it. Oh, I can't believe the price. I mean, that's probably what it sells for. St. Augustine grass, I grew up with that. It's too hard to sit on. Hibiscus, beautiful. That's a gorgeous flower. Okay. You see anything you like? You're probably screaming, oh, I'd buy that. Look at all the succulents here. At least those are easy to keep alive too. Oh, this. Do you know I bought a tray last year? I don't know if you remember. I still have the tray. I take out big chunks of the sedums, all different ones. They're all different colors. And it grows back in the tray. It just keeps growing and growing. It's literally a year old. I paid, what, 20 bucks for it. And it's a plant that keeps on giving. And I separate them. I put them in pots, like a little handful, a little tiny pinchful, and it just grows. And it's the greatest thing. You want something that doesn't stop growing? That. It will grow in the sun. It'll grow in the shade. It'll grow everywhere. Okay. I should go check this out. So what's the prices now? Have they come down? Healthy eating from the ground up. $6.48 for an eggplant. The only reason it would be good to buy now is if you wanted to get it in the ground before the weather cools down. So this way it establishes a root system. I mean, like these cucumbers, you could put some seeds in a pot like I do in totes at home, and in 2 weeks you would have that, in less than 2 weeks. But it's still 2 weeks, so you may want to get a jump on it. I'm not buying any of this. Let's see what they've got here. Peppers, more tomatoes. I mean, if you give them full sun, they would do really good. Peppers like a little shade though. Okay, hot pepper. I've got a lot of peppers. You know the ones I bought from Walmart? They're growing all over the yard. I've got them everywhere. More peppers than I know what to do with. That's not a good statement because if it's too much, I freeze it. Big beef tomatoes. Look at all the fruit trees. Fig trees I do not need. And you can propagate off the fig trees. $45. Wow. And you don't need to graft fig trees. You can, but I don't graft mine. Just grab a piece, put it in a pot, and it will grow, and I don't need any more. Oh my. Okay, so what do they have here? Pet grass? Okay, I have not seen that here. Pet grass? $6 for a little pot of pet grass. I'll tell you what to do. Go to a health food store, buy some wheat, red wheat, any wheat, put it in a pot. Don't use it all. Sprinkle it in there, water it. It will grow, and your pets will love it. And you get a whole bag of that. Any type of wheat that they've got. That is for sprouting. And then these are strawberries. You're buying this for probably the pink flowers, because they've got pink flowers. And that's a different look, different. you know, flower. Normally they're white. Okay, so what do they have here? Squash and lemongrass. You know, I don't grow lemongrass. I don't know if Gary does. $16 for lemongrass. Maybe that's why I don't grow lemongrass. I mean, it's nice. It's nice, but I haven't seen lemongrass here before. I guess I haven't looked for it. Squash, see, I don't think it's going to get to its full ripeness, you know, when you pick it in the winter at this stage. Cucumbers, yes, because you can pick them really small, but the squash really has to mature in order to do what you want to do with it for cooking in the winter. That's why it's winter squash, because you can pick it in the fall and then store it all winter. Lettuce, boy, is that dry. I don't know what they're growing in, but boy, is it dry. There's thyme. Really needs a good watering. They could be root bound. If they're root bound, then you can water your plant, and in an hour in warm weather, it's begging. There's the water. I should just water it. But then they'll throw me out and they won't let me record in here, right? But if it's root bound, you can water a plant, and then in an hour it looks like it needs more water because there's no soil in there anymore. It's utilized everything in there. It's just roots. Those poor plants, they really do. The pots are cute, but boy, do they need water. I'm hesitant to water it. All right, so we've got the banana, ice cream banana. Oh, same pattern like what was on the other, the hostas or the Canis had the same pattern of leaf. $45. Gary's got a lot of banana plants, and they have pups, and he's spreading them all over, and we've had a lot of bananas. I froze them because you get so many. Okay, so they got different bananas and different prices. Olive. You know, I wouldn't mind to get a real olive tree. I've got one, but it's wild. It's the wild form, so the birds eat all the fruit. But, so what do they have here? Mission, a culinary plant. Gary's got one. It's a different variety, but he hasn't had any fruit yet. He's had it for years. You know what? $27? I'm going to think about that. And those are berries, raspberries or something. I am actually going to think about that. I may go back and get one. I don't think I'm going to get it today. Papaya, $40. Wow. I've got so many papayas growing, plants, that I really should take care of them. Brazilian. Wow. And then they've got mangoes. I don't know if Gary's got mangoes growing. He did at one point. I don't know if he's got them still growing. $50. $47 for, what is this? Oh, they were cherimoya plants. Okay. All right. Now let's take a peek at their soil. I haven't seen these before. Pink bags. Let's take a look at this. Oh, I know what this is. Kellogg is putting it out. This is, I think it's something new. And I believe it's a peat-free variety compost. Organic for raised beds and container mix. $8. That's okay. There's the regular Kellogg raised bed below here, right? Okay, that's also organic. So they came out with an exclusive brand, I believe, for Home Depot only. So they come in a pink bag, and let me see if this is it here. No, that's not it. This is Figaro all-purpose potting mix. $7.98. Look how much money it would cost to fill up a large raised bed or even a tote if you use the whole thing. This is why I build my own soil. You open this up, it's not alive. It's ready to grow in, but it's not living soil. It's just broken down wood chips with whatever else they threw in here. Let's see, what is this one? Miracle Grow. Another $12. Moisture control. Oh, so they put in more something to hold water in there. Let's see what's here. There's a blue bag like the pink one. Indoor-outdoor potting mix. And that also is, I believe, that is Kellogg's. And they are making it for Home Depot. So they've kind of got their exclusive type formula for planting. It's probably pretty good. I haven't tried it. All right, so they have a lot of succulents. I still have succulents I have not planted. $30 for a tray. Yeah, that's a good price considering Look at all the succulent plants you get in there, especially if you busted it apart and you separated it. As you look at these that are, what, $4 or $5 a piece, depending on the type, and then you get a whole bunch in the tray. I just have to make sure when I buy something I'm ready to plant it, or it starts to pile on me, and then I keep looking at it while I'm doing other things. So I'm being very careful today, since I'm already working on a lot of different things. Okay, there's the tomato cages. I like using irrigation tubing with some tomato stakes. It's so much cheaper and you have control of the size you want to do. Flags, I don't see any hummingbirds. Cute, but that goldfinch is really an East Coast bird. Ours looks different, the ones we have here. Dragonflies. Oh, that's cute. And a lot of decor. Let's see what they've got here. Plastic. A lot of those only last one season. If it's metal, it'll go longer. You can always paint them up. But the plastic spinners out in the sun, they break down here. But they still are nice to have. You know, when you buy them in the spring and you look at them for 2 months, look how nice they are. Okay, those are really cute. Really, really cute. All right, let's keep looking. What else do they have here? Oh, we don't use that at all? I don't want to look at it. I wonder if we should wander inside. Gary's in there somewhere. We're on the back side, the other side of the succulents, where we were a minute ago. Oh, kiddie pools. They still have them? You know, usually they sell out on kiddie pools before summer. So that's not bad. I don't need any, but Gary's got them in his yard. And then the flower pots. Now, if you can find some that don't have holes, I bought these. You know how I use them at home? I use them for my pet fountains, and the birds take a bath in them. They love them. There's no holes. And I think they like the feel of it, and they can land on it because it's a clay pot. So that's not bad. $3, but that's not bad. Lasts forever unless you drop it. Okay, garden tools. I've been looking for the perfect garden tool. I've got that one. I've had it for years, and I haven't lost it yet. But I had one that was smaller, and I lost it. So it's somewhere in a plant. I lost it like years and years ago. If I found it now, it'd be long gone anyways, probably rusted away. I don't see anything that I really like. They really don't have a big selection. Look how many empty slots they've got there. That's not too bad. Not what I'm looking for. I'm using a lot of cheap stuff right now, like from Dollar Tree. It works, but I wanted to get a good small one. It would do the job, but it's not what I'm looking for. And that's $20. Okay. I like looking through, and I kind of store everything like a computer in my head. So if I'm looking for something later, I kind of can reel back and go, oh, I remember where I saw that, and then run and get it. So I like walking through. Let's see what they've got on their clearance. I don't see anything. Oh, wait a minute, a hummingbird feeder. Oh, that would be a nightmare to clean, but that is pretty, and it's glass, and it's heavy, and I've already dropped one today at home. It was plastic, but it bounced, and it went right back up. That's pretty. I mean, it's a good price for that style. That's interesting. So they have it on clearance. Gloves. There's nothing here that I need. Nothing screams out, buy me, you need this right now. No. I don't know if I've ever found anything on clearance that I can use. No. I'm letting you look, but I don't see anything. Look at this. There's nobody down that aisle. There's nobody that way. There's nobody that way. People must have left town for the holidays. Oh, I love this. If you have a countertop that's too small, I bought 2 of these. You can use that in the kitchen as a countertop. It's porcelain. It's beautiful for rolling dough or doing anything, making your space bigger, and it looks good and easy to clean. This is flooring, but it's just gorgeous to use as a countertop. Now, it's what, $23 now. When I bought it, I think over a year ago, it was $16, so it has gone up. But it's really worth it. Don't break it, and you've got it for life. How do you cut it? I don't know. I'm not cutting it. I'm using it whole. But aren't they beautiful? Oh, look at this one. Wow, mine's lighter. You've seen it probably on a lot of videos. But boy, for that price, you have a nice countertop to do what you want with in the kitchen or even anywhere. All right, so pipes. Gary should be around. This is what he was buying, and he's redoing the deck. Not redoing it, he's adding some pipes on to hang hummingbird feeders, especially when the weather changes, if we get any rain. I like to keep, oh, look, there's somebody on this aisle. Do you recognize him? He's very serious right now. He's looking for stuff. Oh, I can tell he's not finding his stuff. He's waving, but he's really looking for something. Did you find all your stuff?
No.
What did they not have?
I was looking for a bathtub shoe, the part that goes inside the bathtub for the drain hole.
Okay, well, I'll let you keep looking. So, no oops paint. The bathtub shoe is for something, I think it's a setup for the garden, in his garden. All right, no oops paint. Oh, this is a nice bucket. These aren't real big. Look how small they are. Good size. You can grow a single plant in there. And you can stack them. I've showed you how to stack them. $3, not bad. 2-gallon buckets. Okay. Good to know. And the painter's tape is behind them too. You know, I use that in the garden all over. See what else they got. Oh, wow. $5.50 for a 20-gallon tote. I mean, if you like blue, it will work fine. Look at that. $5.50. Number 5. That's food grade. You can use that for growing. Gee, I haven't seen that. You know, if I needed totes or I needed a certain color, I don't think I need any blue. I've got a lot of different blues. But that is a fabulous price. So I don't know if all Home Depots have it. Generally, it goes nationwide. So you may want to check your Home Depot. And then there's the big ones, the heavy-duty ones, and they last forever too. Depends on what you want. Okay, these are the indoor plants. I'm not looking for any indoor plants, but we could look through. You can see some of the prices on the flower pots. It's kind of high. Okay. Oh, and they keep their seeds indoors now, which is probably better. There's been some seeds I've bought from outside from different places, and they must have got damp and they never grew. So if seeds get wet and then they re-dry, that could be the end of those seeds. So that's a good idea to have them inside. Okay, these are $1.69. Not bad. And they've got them in cases, so the more expensive ones are locked up. Or at least put in a case. And again, those are pretty watering cans. All house plants. Okay. Let's see. Oh, look at this. I like the glass balls. Aren't they beautiful? I mean, I don't need them, but they're really beautiful. Would make a really nice gift. Oh, they have hats. I have to get used to wearing more hats. I don't wear hats enough, but that's not bad. Those are cute, but white would not work for me. It wouldn't stay white. All right, Gary's got his stuff. I think that's it. I'm going to buy some glue for some projects, and he didn't find everything, so he'll have to get it somewhere else. Maybe he'll have to go Lowe's or Ace or a different hardware store. So I hope you enjoyed this walk around. There's nobody here. Is this supposed to be like Memorial Day weekend big sales? I don't think anybody's buying plants right now. I don't know, but I thought I would show you what's going on. There are vegetable plants. I don't know why they're not being watered. I actually might mention it to the girl at the register because they're all bone dry when you touch them. But it was just kind of to walk around and see what they've got. I can start my own seeds. I've showed you how to do it in a tote. It's really, really easy to do it that way. You just put a little bit in a tote. You can put pots in there or grow it straight in there. I've got videos on that. So we can start seeds. Some of the seeds that I was showing you, the cucumbers, they're only like 2 weeks old. So if you need to jump on 2 weeks, then you buy the seeds. But I thought it would be nice to look around. Gary needed some parts for the hummingbird pipes he's putting on the deck. So I said I'd go with him and look around the garden department. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know. And you got an idea of prices. I tried to go through really slow so you can see prices. So with that, have a wonderful day. And don't forget to eat what you grow. And we can still grow a whole lot. Start some lettuce right now. Start some brassicas, carrots, beets, turnips, radishes. You can still grow all that. A little late for winter squash because it doesn't mean you grow it in the winter. It means you store it for the winter. probably too late for zucchini, but that's up to your area. I would say even for me, it's too late to start new, though it never hurts to try if you've got the space. But parsley, all the different herbs, there's a lot of stuff we can grow now. And there's actually things we can grow on our windowsill. Yep, on our windowsill all winter long that I grow. So with that, have a wonderful day. Don't forget to eat what you grow and grow something. I wonder where everybody is. Bye-bye.